What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Europe Park. Last we left off, we hatched up half of the species that lived in Europe, and today we are going to hatch up the other half of the species. So we started off with the aquatics, which include Nothosaurus and Ichthyosaurus. We could finish off the aquatic section by adding in Liopleurodon, Mosasaurus, and Addenbrossaurus over here, and then we can finish off with some of the land creatures here. So what we're going to do is we're going to build another lagoon. We're going to build one like right in this area. This will probably be where the Liopleurodons will live. There we go. That should be good. We're going to move this over to here, and then we are going to put this over here. There we go. Alright, let's add in Liopleurodon. We need a couple of marine fish feeders. And then next we'll probably move on to the rest of the world, which is Africa. No, we'll move on to Asia. And then we'll move on to Africa, Australia, and Antarctica. Those will be all one thing because there's so few of those creatures. I feel like with Australia and Antarctica, there wouldn't be enough creatures for like a full park. So we'll put them along with the Africa creatures. That's what we'll do. All 5 Liopleurodons are going in, and in the meantime, let's move on to the Addenbrossaurus, and then we'll finally move on to the Mosasaurus. Alright, we've got everything we need. Let's release the Liopleurodons first. And then that should be all the aquatics dealt with. Let me take a look and see. Alright, so we got Addenbrossaurus, which we're working on. Liopleurodon, which we just released. Ichthyosaurus we got. What else? Mosasaurus and Nothosaurus. Oh, and Plesiosaurus. Alright, we'll put another hatchery in here. This will probably be where the... Hold on, will Addenbrossaurus get on with Plesiosaurus? I think they'll all kill each other either way. So we'll just put these over here. And then we'll have, like, the other ones over here. We'll have Plesiosaurus go in, like, a smaller enclosure. And then we'll finally put Mosasaurus in. And then we'll see what we have left. Alright, let's go ahead and get the Addenbrossaurs out of the way. We're probably going to need some amenities, but I'll work on that off camera. Alright, so we got the Addenbrossaurus enclosure, and then we'll work on the Mosasaur enclosure. So for the Mosasaurus, we'll have like a little path here that leads into the Mosasaurus enclosure. That's not what I wanted. I think that's good. This will be the Mosasaurus enclosure. That's what we'll have, and then we'll get a viewing stand for the Mosasaur, and then we'll put in some viewing galleries or viewing domes. We'll put one here, and we'll put one on the other side. Alright, that's the Mosasaurus enclosure done. Let's go ahead and release the Addenbrossaurs. Alright, so the Addenbrossaurs are currently being released. Transport rating low, yeah, whatever. There we go. Plesiosaurus is being added in. And then we'll finally place Mosasaurus. Or should we put Mosasaurus in here? I think it would make more sense to put Mosasaurus in here. Those marine fish feeders can leave. And then we'll replace those with shark feeders. That's what we'll do. Shark feeders, let's go. There we go. That should be good. Alright, let's go ahead. Maybe get another hatchery for now. Just until we, get everything settled in. And finally, the Mosasaur. And that'll be all the aquatics taken care of. So that should be 4. So we're halfway there. Only 4 more species to get through. And that'll be the Europe Park done. There we go. And in the meantime, let's take a look at the remaining species we have left. Alright, so we got the Compy, we got the berries. We got the Concavenator. The only thing we really have left is we have Iguanodon, we have Lystrosaurus, Megalosaurus, Metracanthosaurus, Proceratosaurus, and Pyroraptor. Those are the only 4 we have left. All right, let's hatch all 6 of them. And then we'll hatch the 1 Mosasaur. And then what we'll do is, like, release more dinosaurs. So this hatchery, we can move this over to here for now. And then we'll have, like, another enclosure going into here. This will be the, this right here will be the Pyroraptor enclosure. Pyroraptor enclosure, and we will have, like, the forest and whatever. We'll have some forest over here, as well as water. That's the big thing. A carnivore feeder. There we go. And then we'll put the hatchery, like, over here, and that'll be where the Pyroraptors live. Pyroraptor will live here. Alright. So now, if we go into Pyroraptor, that should be right over here. And there we go. That's Pyroraptor being cooked up. Let's release the Plesiosaurs first. Alright, that's the Plesiosaurs done. And finally, the Mosasaurus. Alright. We can remove this hatchery, and we can remove this hatchery now. And then this will have room for, like, amenities or bathrooms or whatever else we need. Alright, let's get the Pyroraptors incubated up. And then we can work on our next enclosure. Maybe we'll work on the Proceratosaurs next. So Proceratosaurus will probably go over here. And then we'll release Metracanthosaurus and Megalosaurus in an enclosure. Not together, but, like, in a separate enclosure. Because I don't think they like each other. Do they? Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's go into Metracanthosaurus. You like Allosaurus? Alright, you guys won't get along. Alright, cool. Let's release the Pyroraptors now. Alright, that's Pyroraptor done. Let's move on to the Proceratosaurs. So for these guys, I'm thinking about, we're going to put in one of those, we're going to put in a carnivore feeder, as well as a few goat feeders. And we're going to put some forest in the back, just so they have their privacy. And of course, we need some water. And you know what I forgot to do? Viewing domes. Let's get some viewing domes going. There we go. So that's Proceratosaurus, and then we need to work on 2 more enclosures, and then we'll be good to go. All right, so we've got space over here. Why don't we put them over here? We'll have like a path going here. This will be where Megalosaurus and Metracanthosaurus are being held. Of course, we'll put Megalosaurus in one enclosure and Metracanthosaurus in the other. So this will probably be where Megalosaurus lives, and then the other one will be where Metracanthosaurus lives. Metracanthosaurus will probably live over here. Alright, so we'll work on the hatcheries first. Alright, let's get some feeders going. We'll get like one of these and one of these, as well as a couple of these in each enclosure. Alright, that should be good. And all it needs is water. Water over here. And water over here. There we go. That should be all of them good to go. Alright, so let's release or incubate the Proceratosaurs. That'll take a few seconds. Alright, and that'll be basically the Europe Park done. It looks a little bare without any amenities or decorations, but you know what? I'm just building the parks. That's all I'm doing. Alright. Proceratosaurus, let's go. Alright, so that's Proceratosaurus. Let's move on. Let's get Metracanthosaurus done first, and then we'll save Megalosaurus for last. We'll wait for them to hatch, and then we'll move on to Megalosaurus at last. And then on my spare time, I will, of course, like, work on amenities like transport and amenities, bathrooms, and whatever. I'll make this park look like an actual park. Alright. Metracanthosaurus. A very basic design when it comes to dinosaurs. And there we go. Megalosaurus, our final creature in the Europe Park, is being hatched up. Alright, that's good. 5 Megalosaurs being hatched up. And then they'll take about 30 seconds. We could start working on emergency shelters right about now. Alright, so let's work on... Actually, let's work on transport. That's probably the most important thing they need. There we go. That should be good. We've got what we need. It's right around the entrance. We got 4 stations. And finally, we can release the Megalosaurs. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, weren't there supposed to be 5 of them? Alright, we should be good. Let's get rid of this. Alright, and that should be the park completely done, apart from amenities and emergency shelters, but I will do that on my spare time. And with that, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.